This is 7 minutes, yes indeed. My fellow Toastmasters, gracious guests. What do you think of when you hear the word broken? Broken heart, broken home, broken spirit.
Sad.
2 pieces.
Not working.
Yes, 2
Broken
pieces.
desk.
Broken desk. Well, it seems to me we live in a broken world. Our leaders behave like school children. Our school children make headlines for all the wrong reasons, and our headlines are filled with news of war and violence. So what can you do? I'd like to suggest you can tread the artist's way. The artists don't try to fix what's broken. They work with the broken as raw material. So consider Henri Matisse. Matisse, at the end, in the last decade of his life, created works of art known as cutouts. He cut out pieces of colored paper and then set his artistic eye to the task of arranging them in new holes. He called them drawing with scissors. I call it lifting brokenness into beauty. Or consider Pablo Neruda. Joe tonight is playing Pablo Neruda. Thank you very much.
Most welcome.
And listen to his Ode to Common Things. I have a crazy, crazy love of things. I like pliers and scissors. I love cups, rings, and bowls. Not to speak of course, hats. I love all things, not just the grandest, also the infinitely small. Marbles, thimbles, spurs, plates, and flower vases. Oh yes, the planet is sublime. It's full of pipes and keys and salt shakers, everything, I mean, that is made by the hand of man, every little thing. Shapely shoes and fabric, eyeglasses, carpenter's nails, brushes, clocks, compasses, coins, and the so softness of chairs. Mankind has built oh so many perfect things, built them of wool and of wood, of glass and of rope, remarkable tables, ships, and stairways. I love all things, not because they are passionate or sweet-smelling, but because, I don't know, because. This ocean is yours and mine. These buttons and wheels and little forgotten treasures, fans upon whose feathers love has scattered its blossoms, glasses, knives, and scissors, all bear the trace of someone's fingers on their handle or surface, the trace of a distant hand, lost in the depths of forgetfulness. Lost in the depths of forgetfulness. Think of the intelligence, the human spirit, the creative human spirit that went into this table, or this paper, or this pen. That spirit, that creative spirit, that trace of a distant hand is so easily lost in the depths of forgetfulness. Neruda reminds us that in this world, this abundant world, this materialistic world of things, lies hidden that creative spirit, waiting to be recognized, to be lifted up. Compare that, an artist's attitude, to, say, this of Dr. Gilbert of WebMD, who reminds us that clutter is bad for mental health. Or health and wellness. The experts there warn us that clutter can lead, quote, to a tsunami of personal issues. Well, speaking of clutter, I have a friend of mine, Maya, whose home would have Dr. Gilbert calling for emergency intervention. Or the experts in health and wellness predicting a tidal wave of personal issues. But Maya has always been that way. As a teenager, her room looked like an aftermath of the tidal wave. But her mother was always wise enough to let her be. Because Maya is a unique and special soul. Her light shines forth, easily seen, especially by children and animals. Maya does not forget the spirit. She lives immersed in it. But you see, if we do not recognize that spirit, as Neruda suggests, and not just in things, but in all of us, if we do not recognize that spirit, then it remains lost in the depths of forgetfulness. And it is through forgetfulness of the spirit that love ebbs away. And like the ocean tide that ebbs away, leaving behind broken shells, when love ebbs away, what's left behind is brokenness. But if you recognize that spirit, then like Maya, you cannot help but feel love toward it wherever you find it. A love that embraces that brokenness and lifts it up. So my fellow Toastmasters and guests, in this holy day season, I would invite you to tread the artist's way. Become healthy materialists. Raise up, release in this abundant world of things that hidden spirit. Not just in things grand, but also in the smallest, infinitely small. Feel that crazy, crazy love. This shall be no common paper, nor this a common pen. Through that crazy, crazy love, that which is common is made uncommon, is lifted up into its beauty. Henri Matisse looked at pieces of cut-up paper and raised them up into a world of beauty. Pablo Neruda, a gracious man, looked at buttons and nails and pieces of junk and lifted them up into a world of wonder. You can look at the world in all its brokenness in such a way that you lift it up into a holy place. With that crazy, crazy love, you can refuse to forget. Thank you, Jeff, for an excellent speech. That was very gentle. Thank you, Joe.